What's up, guys? How's everybody doing this Friday evening? 6 o'clock. We are at the hotel. I don't know what hotel this is. I think it's the Hilton. Is it the Hilton? Yeah, I think we're at the Hilton. We are doing an appearance tonight at Bar 6455 in the lounge. Next to Ruth Chris. Connected to Ruth Chris. I'm not sure. I think it's connected. So if you are in town in Niagara Falls, get your ass over here because we're going to try some amazing steaks. We're going to drink some martinis. And then I'm not sure what we're going to do, but I really want to go see the falls. So I would love it if someone came over here to help me. Maybe take me over there. Check out the falls. I don't know, maybe push me over the falls. Just kidding. What's going on, everybody? I would love to come to Australia. After we get married, we'll come to Australia. I've been multiple times. Brittany has never been. She really wants to go. But Brittany's going to Paris with the girls. So when the girls away, what do they say? When the girls, no, when the cat's away, the mice will play. No, just kidding. Me, Bo, and Tom are on dog duty. So we're at home watching the dogs. The wedding is in June. I can tell you now, it's in June, but I'm not going to tell you the date. Oh, I'm sorry you missed us at South by. It was awesome. We just launched our drink, Just Add X. We had a huge turnout for the Joan Jett concert at Stubbs. It was amazing. This drink is absolutely amazing. There's not much like it on the market. You know, we're competing versus Bloody Mary and Margarita Mix, but it's a lot healthier than all that. So I hope you guys try it. I'm in the hotel right now, just resting up. It's 6 o'clock right now. I got to be down there at 7 o'clock. So I'm just going to hang out here for about 20 more minutes, hop in the shower, put a little hair gel in, iron a nice little outfit, and be on my merry way. Oh, it's not out yet. I'm sorry. We got so much. Everybody wants this drink, and we just don't have enough product yet. So we will have enough product. I think about 3 or 4 months we'll be all set, and we'll be in the stores. Right now we're just doing festivals and stuff like that. Just waiting on the product. As soon as I know what stores we're in, I will let you guys know, I promise. Right now, we're just doing festivals, events, just trying to get the brand out there. Right now we're just waiting on the product, on the distribution. Am I going to iron my outfit? Yeah, probably. You know what happened? This is what happened. I'm going to tell you what happened. So I flew from L.A. to Florida. I flew Southwest. I didn't even know Southwest flew from L.A. to Florida, which is fine. I didn't mind. I don't care. I'm just happy to go. I was happy I was invited to the Gasparilla Film Festival. Okay, so Southwest. Well, we were supposed to take Randall's plane. Randall's plane had a little bit of a malfunction problem. Then he calls me up. He says, Jax, listen, we can fly first class American Airlines, but we have to stop in Chicago before we get to Florida. Or we can just fly Southwest straight through. Well, I don't care. You can strap me to a plane. I'm going to Florida. Florida's my favorite place in the world. I don't care where I sit. Just get me there. So I said Southwest, meaning I'm thinking, okay, let's just go to Southwest. Straight flight? Who cares, right? Well, no. Southwest fucked up. They not only lost my bag, then they returned my bag, but they took out all my dress shirts, all my father and son shirts that I love so much. I love that brand. I'm not trying to plug the brand, but that's the brand I like, the father and son's dress shirts that I wear. So they took out all my dress shirts, and they left me with my toiletries, 2 T-shirts, and my jeans. Luckily, they didn't lose my shoes, because I brought my shoes too, but they didn't lose those. So I get to Florida, no bag. I called the airline. The bag comes the next day, first thing in the morning. Okay, fine, we're good. Then I realize I'm going to Ontario yesterday at around noon. And I go, fuck, I'm going to Ontario. I don't have my passport. So my good friend Zach, who I love, who's amazing, I called him yesterday around noon. I go, Zach, I don't have my passport. I got to be in Canada tomorrow. My flight is at 10 o'clock in the morning. Is it possible to get my passport shipped here? We'll try. So what happened? I woke up this morning. My passport was at the airport. So far I lost my luggage. I didn't bring my passport. I'm in Canada now. Everything's good. But since I had no clothes, I had to go shopping. I don't know any of the stores in Canada. We don't have any of these stores in America. So I don't know what's what. So I'm like, take me to Macy's, Nordstrom's. Like, yeah, we don't have that. So I had to go to John Varvatos, which I do know that. Got a nice John Varvatos shirt. And now we're here. So that's kind of been the sum up of my weekend. It's been a little hectic. Lost some luggage. Southwest fucked me, and they stole some of my shirts. I hope you guys enjoy my father's and son's dress shirts, Southwest employees. Fucking assholes. So yeah, that's what's going on. As far as the beer cheese goes, the beer cheese is happening. I just had to jump on the Just Add X thing first because it was taking off a little faster. Brittany and I, just bought a house. We're getting married. We're planning a wedding. We got the Just Add X thing out. We got a couple other things we're working on. We're trying to film a show. We only 2 people. We have a little bit of help, but we want to do everything ourselves. So the beer cheese is coming. It's all done. Everything's done. It's just got to go into production now. We're already all there. It's just got to go into production. But food is a little harder than beverages and everything else. There's so many laws and codes. That benefits the customer. So it just takes a little longer. Sorry, I keep watching Goldberg's. I know. You know what? I didn't. The funny thing is they only took 4 dress shirts. I didn't bring that much. I brought a carry-on. As you can see, that's my carry-on. And they took my dress shirts out of there. I don't know. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're really, really excited. We can't wait to move in. We close very soon. We bought the house a couple weeks ago. And so I'm in charge of buying the house, and Brittany's in charge of the wedding. So I'm doing all the house stuff. It's a brand new house, never been lived in, just built. We're very excited. It's my first house. I know I'm 39. It's my first house, but in LA, it cost a lot of money to build a house and to buy a house. So, yeah, it took a little longer than normal, but, things cost a little bit more in LA, so we had to save our money. So we're very excited not to move back into my fucking apartment, I'll tell you that. And I'm moving into a house. So I'm excited. I can't believe I'm a homeowner. I just wish, the only thing I wish is my dad could see it. I mean, the house is beautiful. Just, I'm going to buy my first lawnmower. Brittany's like, you're not going to cut the fucking grass. I go, I'm going to absolutely cut the fucking grass. Every fucking time I need to cut the grass. Cutting the grass is one of my favorite things to do. I used to work at a country club. I cut greens all the time. There's something very therapeutic about cutting the grass. And we have a huge backyard. And she's like, well, you're going to get a riding lawnmower. I'm like, no, I'm getting a push lawnmower. Just like I had when I was a kid. I'm going to do my own lawn. We're not getting a yard. We're not getting maintenance. We'll probably get a pool guy because we do have a pool. But we'll probably get a pool guy until I figure out how to do the pool. But my dad did it all. Why can't I do it all? I don't have to pay for people to do everything. And wait. Okay, what else was I going to that conversation? Sorry, I'm a little loopy right now. So, yeah, we got that going on. So Brittany's back in L.A. She flew back to L.A. this morning. I wish she would have came to Niagara Falls, but she's got wedding planning to do. All my boys back home, or maybe listening to this right now, are getting fitted for their suits today. It's getting more real. All the boys are getting fitted. Going to look sharp in their Robert Barraquette suits. Thank you to Robert Barraquette for supplying our amazing suits. I try to do everything. I do have the luxury. I am very blessed. I are very blessed. If we wanted some help, we could do the help, but I don't think you need the help. No, I'm building a tool bench in my garage. That's going to be the first thing. I'm actually going to call my brother-in-law. He's going to come over and help me build. We're going to build a shed on the side of my house for my lawnmower and all my toys. Because believe it or not, the only thing about this amazing, beautiful house, which you guys are going to see one day, it's absolutely a dream house. It's Brittany's dream house. She wanted this house so bad that we had to have it. It's amazing. It's. I never want to leave. I don't think we're ever going to go on vacation again. My house is so amazing. We worked very, very hard to get this, though. We've been grinding, and we're just very blessed that we can have a house like this. But that being said, I had to leave Kristen's party early. Kristen had a party in Nashville 3 weeks ago? Yeah, because we had that last 3. So Kristen had her birthday 4 weeks ago, and I had to leave her Nashville Fleetwood Mac party early because, the house went on the market. It was only on the market for 14 hours, and I had to get back to LA to see it. So somebody was going to buy it. Actually, we outbid another couple. We actually outbid another famous couple, but I won't tell you who it is, which I was pretty exciting, and actually it was a sign. So we had to buy it. So we're very excited about that. But I did miss Fleetwood Mac, and I'm bummed. So I promised Kristen that next time Fleetwood Mac comes in concert, I'm taking her to the concert. Her and I, it's a date. We're going to Fleetwood Mac. Thank you. No, I'm going to clear this up right now because everybody keeps asking this, and I want to be honest with you. I have no reason to lie about things that you can find in public. I hate when people are like, you're lying. I'm not lying. When things are public knowledge, that's like me going to you like, no, I am not on Vanderpump Rules. I don't know who's saying that. You can fact check me anything. You can fact check anybody these days. So I don't understand what lying about being in the military or going to college. Did I go to college? Yes. I went to community college. Go Macomb Monarchs. I was a Monarch. It was a really good community college, though. So those of you Michigan people know Macomb College. It's a good college. Did I finish college? No. I got an associate's degree, and that's as far as I went with college. Military. I went in the military. I went in for a job. They found out halfway through that I was colorblind. I was born with that. There's nothing I can do. But the job that I wanted to do in the military requires you to not be colorblind. So when they found this out, they gave me options. They said, listen, I was in Kosovo at the time. I was on a tour. I was on board an aircraft carrier. I never got off the boat. I was on board a ship. I never saw any live action. It was basically just planes taking off and doing what they had to do, and they came in and tell other stories. But I'm not taking any valor from anybody. I mean, I tried to go in the military. I did one tour. The military does not allow you to be colorblind for the job that I wanted to do. So they gave me an option. They said, listen, you can be a cook. You can be a mess specialist, which is fine. There's nothing against cooks and that. But I wanted to go into the military for something else. I didn't want to just be a cook. So they said, listen, we'll give you a medical discharge. Or you can be a cook. Well, I wasn't going to spend 4 years being a cook. Nothing against cooking, but that's just not for me. So I got the medical discharge. It sucked because, I thought I wasn't going to go to college, so the military was my next best thing. And, yeah, that didn't work out either. So I was 0 for 2. So that's how I got into the modeling thing. I hope I didn't offend any military personnel. I hope I didn't offend anybody saying that I was in the military. I try to be honest with my life on a lot of tabloids and things like that. But you say things and they get they get taken out of context. And yeah, I said I was in the military and I was, I was in the military for a solid year. It said I was out for 6 months. I got discharged in 6 months, but it takes a very long time to get discharged. So when I got discharged, I got back to Virginia. I was going through the discharge, but it takes a very long time because there's thousands and thousands of people coming out of the military all at the same time. So they put you in a list. So I had to stay on base at Norfolk and just work on base until it was my turn for them to let me go. So that's how it works. It's nothing bad. I didn't do anything wrong. I was born with being colorblind. It is what it is. I mean, it's not like a huge handicap, but it's a handicap for someone who wants to be an electrician, I just hope, the reason I'm coming on here saying this is just because I want to clear it up. I don't want to steal anybody's valor or anything like that. I love the Navy. I still love the Navy. I love boats, the water, and I chose, when my dad asked me what branch I wanted to go, I said Navy without even thinking. Because they had cool clothes. I liked their outfits, and I didn't want to be crawling around in the dirt. And I love boats. I thought aircraft carriers were cool. I was a big fan of Top Gun. I'm like, I want to be on an aircraft carrier. And I finished pretty high in my boot camp, and I did really well. It's just, I was born colorblind, and it is what it is. I tried to hide it. I knew I was colorblind. I knew going in that they might find out. But, sometimes I can see things and sometimes I can't. I mean, all the men in my family are colorblind. My dad, my grandfather, his grandfather. Colorblindness is a big deal with men. I'm not going to be like, hey, give me a handicap sticker for it. But, I mean, it costed me my naval career, and that's it. It sucked because the reason I'm upset about talking about it, the reason why I don't talk about it that much, is because it upset a lot of people. I made promises that I was going to be in the military. I went in the military with my best friend at the time, Harry, and we made promises to be together and stick this through. And I came home early. People sent me away to go to the military. I had a party, and then you come home early. People are like, well, what the fuck happened, man? How are you back home? And when you come home for something that you can't help, you can't help a medical discharge. I was born with this. So it sucked. And not only was it upsetting to my family, but it's upsetting to me. So now I didn't go to college. Now I don't have now I didn't finish the military. It's like, I feel like, dude, what can I do? I can't accomplish anything. So it was really hurtful to me. I was really upset, and it upset my family, and it upset my friends. My friends are like, dude, you bailed. And I'm like, no, I didn't bail. I just didn't want to do the job they were making me do. I didn't want to do that. I didn't go in the military to go do a shitty job that I don't want to do. I don't want to be a fucking cook. That's not my job. You know what? I guess it's kind of everybody's fault. I shouldn't have tried to say that I wasn't colorblind when I went in, because you're supposed to tell everybody what your medical problems were. But it's like back in the day, they used to lie to get into the military because, they wanted to get in. And that wasn't a big lie. I just didn't say I was colorblind. I was athletic. I can do everything, but I thought I could pass the colorblind test. I really did. I don't know why I thought that. I've failed miserably in every colorblind test that there ever is. I can't even tell color now. Brittany has to pick out all my clothes now. This is like a true therapy session, by the way. No, I got a 2-year degree. I don't even. Do you even call an associate's degree a degree anymore? I don't even know. To be honest, I don't know. I don't even have it in my hand, the degree. I don't even know where it is. But I do know I have my associate's degree. But what does that even mean? From a community college. I don't even, I'm just really upset that people would go out of their way and say, I'm terrible at this and terrible at this. The reason I never mentioned it is because I knew if I mentioned it, people were going to go off on me like this. This is exactly the reason why up until now I've never mentioned being in the military, because, it was sad. Like, imagine not going to college, then you go in the military, you pass everything, and then you have to leave because of something you were born with. It sucks.
Press select now to view these titles and more on demand.
I was thinking about going back to school, but there's so many other things. School is just not for me. It's not that I don't want to learn. It's just I have ADD so bad, I can't concentrate for the life of me. Like, I can read a page in a book 25 times, and I can barely tell you what's on it. It's so hard for me to pay attention. The only subjects I really did really well in school are history. I loved history, and we all know English wasn't one of them. I can spell. I'm just lazy, and everything autocorrects me, so I just don't pay attention. I was born. If you relate to this whole conversation, it was me being colorblind. I hope you guys. I'm going to save this video so you can. I've been meaning to tell people about this, but I just didn't know how to talk about it. And I'm over it now. I'm 39. I got out of the military when I was 19. It's not, life or death. I did do a tour. I was on the Roosevelt. I was on our tour for Kosovo. I was on board a ship, and it's not like I was out there shooting anybody, but, I did my part. I had my uniform. I got a few ribbons. I scored high on my tests. I just can't see color. I can't see color. It's out there. It's out for the world to know now. I am 100% colorblind. So, yeah. But it's 6:19 right now. I got to be downstairs at 7 o'clock. I'll probably start getting ready here in like 10 minutes. Yeah, it's just school's not for everybody. Everyone's like, oh, you should go to college, you're lose this and that. I'm like, okay, you can call me whatever you want. It's not for me, man. Different strokes for different folks. You know what I'm saying? So, school was just never one of my strong points. Never was very interested in that. Like, I was just more on the street smart side of things. I can see. Okay, let me explain my color blindness to you, because I'm not 100% blind. I mean, obviously I can see, but I see black. Like, everything is either black, everything is either red, or everything is either black, red, and white or blue. There's no in between. There's no orange, pink. There's no, like, stoplights. For instance, for me, a stoplight is white. Obviously, I know a traffic light has 3 lights, and the bottom one is obviously green, and society says that's green, so it's green. But if you were to ask me what color is a stoplight, it looks white to me. Brown, I cannot see. I don't even know what brown looks like. Everything is black, pretty much. And if it's a color, it's like red or blue. There's no purple, pink. There's none of that in my eyes. I feel like, I feel like I'm going to go on and watch What Happens Live next week, and they're going to bring this up. So I feel like if I can knock this out here a little bit now, No, and don't say poor me. It's not like I lost an arm, or, even it's not like I lost like a fingernail. It's color blindness. It hasn't really affected me much in my life besides getting ready. And I'm not afraid to ask for help for it. I've dealt with it my whole life. It's just I can never be an electrician, and that's the one job. That's the one job when I went to take my ASVAB when I scored. I scored high enough to get into some other jobs, and I was like, well, I kind of want to be an electrician. I want to learn a trade. If I'm going to be in the military, I might as well learn a fucking trade while I'm in there. I don't want to just be in there. And then, like, there was other options. There can be a SWIC driver. A SWIC driver drives around the Navy SEALs and stuff like that. There was other options. But I was just like, I wanted to be with my friends. And my friends were all doing the job that I wanted to do. And I know I'm capable of doing it. It would suck if they said, hey, Jax, we need you to cut the red wire. I mean, could you imagine, right? So, yeah, I could never be a pilot either. I mean, there's a lot of things that I can't do because of it. But it is what it is, You know what? God bless electricians. I wish I could do that job. But you know what? Even if I'm so fucking ditzy sometimes, I probably would have fucking blew myself up anyway. No, at community college, I never got really into the I was going for business, but you know how college works. The first 2 years, you don't get into your major. So I never even got into my major because I just did, your prerequisites. That's all I did. And then after that, I was like, I don't want to be in college anymore. My dad was like, well, you're not going to sit at home, so figure it out. I'm like, well, what? My buddies were like the same way. I had a couple friends who were just like, college just really wasn't for us. We're more workers. I like to work. So he was like, well, what about the military? And then I discussed it with my friends and said, what do you guys think about the military? I'm like, gosh, I don't know. It's something, it'd have to be a branch that I'm comfortable with. I love boats. I love the water. And I'm like, let's do the Navy. I go, what do you think about the Navy? I liked it. And that's how that happened. I have tried colorblind glasses. I don't know if you guys know, but on an episode of Vanderpump Rules, Sheena and Ariana bought me a pair of glasses, $300 glasses that you could see color in, and I fucking lost them. I lost them like last year. And these are glasses that you can see color. And I can't remember the name of the company, but Ariana and Sheena, I think it was like season 4, got me such an emotional gift because I think I've only told certain people that I'm colorblind. So when they got this, it was like a whole new life. I mean, God bless all you guys in the military. I hope I didn't offend anybody. I didn't mean to offend anybody. People hear a story, and sometimes it's someone that doesn't like me and just wants to go off on a tangent about Jax Taylor lying about being in the military. I didn't lie about being in the military. I mean, I don't lie about things like that. Like, why could you lie like that? We go on TV on the show and I'll fib here and here on things because I don't want people to find out. But this is something like the government, like school, things like this. You don't lie about it, especially when people can fact check you. It's like, I should get another pair of those glasses. I can't remember the name of them, and I should text Sheena and Ariana right now. Those glasses, if you're colorblind and you're watching this right now, get those glasses. They're fucking bomb. No, I please don't say stolen valor. I did not steal any valor. It's not what I did. Again, please watch the story from the beginning. I got a medical discharge. I intended on doing all 4 years of my military career, but you can't do what you do when you have a medical discharge. I was born colorblindness. I tried to fake it. You can yell at me for trying to scam the military by trying not telling them that I was colorblind. Yes, I did do that. Well, that's because all my friends were going in and they were doing the job that I wanted to do. So yeah, I was trying to do it, and they found out. And when they find out, they either kick you out or give you a medical discharge. It was like you got kicked out. I got a medical discharge. Okay, it's not anything else. But they gave me options of other jobs that I just didn't want to do. I didn't want to be a cook. And I tried it. They said, well, you can try this, this, and this. And I tried it. And I was like, I'm not doing this. I didn't join the military to do this. I wanted to do something. I want to learn a trade. No, you can't be colorblind at all, with glasses or not glasses. And when I joined the military, they didn't have these glasses. I joined the military in 1999. So. No, I want to explain myself. I appreciate they don't have to explain myself. I should explain myself because I should have talked about this a long time ago. It was my choice to bring it up. I didn't have to bring it up. I brought it up because, people wanted to know my history, so I'm not going to lie. We're on a reality show. I try to be as honest and as I can with everybody about my life, and it was a part of my life. Did I get out on early? Yes. Did I want to get it kicked out? No. Does it suck talking about this? Yeah, but I'm not going to lie and hide it and whatever. It is what it is. We all fuck up in life. We all make mistakes in life. Things happen to us that are out of our control. It is what it is. Then why do you follow me, dude? I don't understand it. If you want to just knock me, I don't get it. You're taking the time to follow me on here and listen to my story and then knock you. Is this you hiding behind your keyboard at home? Because that's all you're doing. So it's like an insecurity you have. You must have something going on in your personal life that the only way you get any kind of credit in life is by going on Instagram and trying to talk on here because no one pays attention to you in your real life. So this is your only outlet. So, okay, I'll be your outlet. Go ahead and you can call me what you want if it makes you feel better. But when you hang up the phone and have to go back to your real world, what's it going to be like? It's going to be shitty. So go ahead, vent to me all you want. Call me what you want. Whatever makes you feel better, man. Okay, guys, it's 6:27. It's time to get ready. We are going to 6455 tonight. If you are in Ontario, if you are in Niagara Falls, I want to go out tonight. Someone come and find me. Someone come and take me out. I was here when I was 10. My dad took me here on a hockey tournament. I haven't been back since. It's been a long time. It's been a long weekend. I've had the best weekend so far, but it's been hectic. I'm finally here. I'm about to go downstairs. We're going to do a couple shots. We're going to have an amazing steak. We're going to chat. So get your asses here right now. The Hilton Hotel, 6455 Lounge, next to Ruth Chris, Ontario, Canada. Come here right now. Let's have a good time before I go back home and have to play husband. See you later.